again and light these places up and simulcast it to all of our offices. That's something I'm totally excited about doing in the future. I don't know if that's in the near future, but in the future for sure. So you guys, we'll get started in just a couple minutes, but thank you everyone for being on already. We have a great meeting planned and we'll go ahead and just get it cracking. Omar, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
What's going on, man? Good to see you too. What's up, everybody?
How's the kids?
Kids are solid, man. Keeping me busy.
That's right, man. That's right.
I'm a full-time teacher now, so.
Wait, kindergarten teacher?
No, just a virtual school, bro. It's a damn full-time. It's a full-time job, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You can't ask for them to stay in one spot and stay focused. That's almost an impossibility, right?
It's crazy.
All right, you guys. So, hey, as we are getting started, I want everyone to take advantage of the chat right now. I want you guys to go ahead and start putting in your wins for the week, shout outs for the week, and go ahead and start putting your Instagram handles in there so we can all stay connected. There's a lot of new faces on the meeting right now, so I'll put mine in here as well. And let's all make sure that we're following each other and we are staying connected. Cool. Cool as Holmes. Hey, Patrick, I've been checking out your stuff, man. You got some really cool stuff on your page, man. I love the website. Love the content, man. I think it's really nice looking stuff. So good job.
Hey, man, appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like once I get that Chime website up, because the KV Core one is just awful. Once I get that Chime one up, I really want to take advantage of that blog feature. I think there's a lot of latitude there for sure.
Awesome. So, I guess the question of the morning is, do you play, is that a piano behind you?
The short answer to your question is, if you asked me to play a song, I could not. But when I make beats, I know how to put it together with like 15 takes. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I can almost play the piano. I could just keep a beat. And if you just dub that one beat, it would actually sound pretty good. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Put something on top of it. You're like, okay, now we got something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I grew up in a house full of instruments, so I know how to sort of like meander my way through any of them, but nice. I cannot do solo on anything ever.
Very cool. So I bought my son his first harmonica. Someone bought me a harmonica when I was 18 and showed me how to play a harmonica, like a couple blues riffs. My son, being 2.5, he can't quite figure it out. But nothing comes out because I think he's breathing in, not blowing out. So I'm excited to watch him play a little bit of harmonica. So let's go ahead and get cracking this morning. So good morning to everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Obviously, this meeting is growing every single week. As you can see, new faces are attending, agents that just joined the team, and then agents that are thinking about our team or just want to find out what is going on with Team Fast, how do they do their meetings. And so we'll get into our guest in a moment. We'll welcome everybody. But first and foremost, Julie, if you could bring up the slides for me, perfect. And it is, okay. Let's go to present mode. All right, perfect. And let's go to the next slide. All right, guys. So as we said, if you haven't had a moment to start dropping your wins and your shout outs for the week, there is, so much camaraderie on this team. That's what I love about you guys, is that everyone is always hyping each other up. You guys are building each other up, and you guys aren't in this position to say, you know what, I'm going to covet all of my information, and I'm not going to share any of my information with anybody because I don't want them to be better than me or beat me. At the end of the day, you guys, if you guys share something with a team member and they learn and they grow and they beat you, then cool. That's part of your legacy. That's what I love about this. Kenny and I have always said, and we've been a firm believer of this since the jump, that we left our egos at the door, right? This is about us growing this village and making sure that we're supporting one another. So you guys, I've never seen anything like this. I've been a leader of many companies and many teams, and I have never seen a team that is as united as this team. So I want to appreciate you guys as we go through this meeting. Like we said, we're going to try to keep these meetings to an hour now because we know everyone's got really packed schedules. But during our conversations today, make sure that you drop your wins and your shout outs in the chat. Let's go to the next slide, Julie. All right, so you guys, I want to welcome to all of our team members and guests. So we're going to go around the room. We're going to say what's up to everybody. So I'm going to say what's up, JP. Welcome to the squad. Demian, I think I'm saying that right. It's not Damian, it's Demian. Ophelia Pena, Jose Vigil, Cynthia Peterson, and Christopher Sambajon. Welcome to the team, everybody. So I'd like to open it up to any of the new team members. Would you guys like to say anything, say hello, any message that you want to send out to the team? I'd open up the stage for you guys to take the mic for a second. So feel free to speak up if you guys would like.
My name is Demian Bledsoe. Hello, everyone. I'm excited to join the team. I've, been working around Kenny the past few years and watching all his success from afar and through Instagram and everything. And I'm just excited again to be a part of the team and see what I can add to what you guys already have going.
Love it, man. Well, welcome. We're super stoked. You and I had a conversation yesterday. Huge why. You got a little baby running around. So I love your story, man. We're looking forward to supporting your journey. Any other new agents want to say hello, introduce themselves? Feel free to speak up now, but no pressure at all.
Yeah, hey guys, my name is Chris. I'm out here in Sacramento, just echo what everybody has already said, but excited to be on the team and excited to see what I can bring over here to Sacramento for you guys.
I love it. I love it. And you know, you guys, we're always not always, but there's times where we've came into contact with clients that needed some help out in Sacramento. We want to make sure that we establish a hub so you guys have a resource, a team of people that know that market, because tons of Bay Area residents, obviously, and homeowners are moving to, God bless you, are moving to Sacramento. So we're going to get an office out there. We're going to have a squad out there. And, Christopher's going to be a huge part of us building that fast brand out there. So Chris, stoked to have you, my man. Looking forward to working with you and supporting your journey. So thanks for choosing us.
Likewise,
anybody else
thank
like
you.
to introduce themselves and say hello?
What's up, y'all? JP Garucho here. What's up, Christopher? I'm also from SAC. Just came to Team Fast because, I've been talking to Elias and Kenny for a bit, and it was time to make a move, time to make do some positive things. And, ever since I've been coming to the meetings, it's definitely nothing but positivity. Everyone's winning all around and, trying to get on some of that momentum too.
Good. I love that. And we always say that success breeds success. Who you surround yourself with, how the team practices, how they show up every single day, man. So we look forward to learning from you and as well sharing what we have as a team. So welcome, and we're looking forward to really building that market. Anybody else would like to say hello and introduce themselves?
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Jose. Did I cut somebody off? My bad.
You got it.
But yeah, excited to be here. Excited to hear about what's going on with you guys.
Well, man, I love the mic. You're making Kenny proud over there with your mic and your headphones and everything, stepping up that tech. I love that. So Jose, welcome. Looking forward to supporting your journey. Who else just chimed in? Was that Daniel?
Yep. My name is Daniel Johnson. I passed my test yesterday. Finally, it's been a long time coming, man. California's been crazy. But yeah, I know Omar through some mutual friends. I've been paying attention to the stocks. The stocks have been going crazy lately, and I'm excited about it. So I wanted to hear a little bit more.
Yeah, man. So welcome. And obviously, we can tell as a leadership, and leaders of this company, how great our company is. We're advocates, we're cheerleaders, but I think that there's true power when our agents are speaking about their journey and what makes them happy, because that's going to be, a similar experience for you, man. So welcome, once you're here, your family. So congratulations on passing that exam. Was it your first time?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's right, my man. So really great job. Congratulations. I know Cynthia, she's chomping at the bit. She wanted to say something. So I'll turn it over to Cynthia for a minute. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, you guys. Thanks so much. I'm very animated when it comes to Zoom. So you'll see me doing some jazz hands and things, but it's because I'm excited to be here. Genuinely stoked to be here. And I see a lot of familiar faces. So I know I'm in good company. So yeah, stoked to be here. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Now, coming from the person who's half Italian and half Mexican, this is my language, my hands. So you're in really good company. So welcome to the team. Thanks for choosing us. Run on. Who's the little baby there? What's her name? Hi. So cute. So cute. All right. So
that's Kylie. Sorry.
Hi, Kylie. Hi, Kylie. All right, I want to give an opportunity if you have a guest here today, you want to introduce your guest, or if they want to remain anonymous, that's cool. But does anyone want to introduce a guest that they have on the line today? Going once, going twice. Okay, cool. Awesome. We'll move on. Julie, if you could bring your screen back up. All right, so welcome once again to all of our new team members, our new agents, and all of our guests that are here today. I want to turn it over to Karina and to John for a quick teaching moment. Got some updates on the broker side and got some updates on the EXP side. So Karina, I'll start with you.
Hey everyone, just wanted to remind you of a few things this morning. When you're submitting offers, make sure that your buyer's offer was either rejected or reach out to the listing agent to withdraw that offer before submitting another offer for your buyers. This is just something that I'm seeing come up. You don't want to write multiple offers for the same client at the same time, because you could risk getting into contract on multiple homes and then having to back out, and it's called acting in bad faith, and you should not be doing that. Let me know if you have more questions about that. And then just the second one was, if you cancel a contract, like you got into escrow, or the buyers of your listing got into escrow, you want to make sure that you have the cancellation signed and returned to escrow before either accepting another offer on that property or writing on another property. Very important. Get that fully canceled out before you move forward. And then just another COVID regulation. As far as I know, we are not supposed to be handing out print materials or door knocking still. I'll let you know if that changes, but for now, no door knocking, no print materials. Please stay safe. I posted in Slack on Friday, but just make sure that you update all your listing and sales templates to say EXP Realty of California, Inc. That's like a big one that we're seeing come up. So if you already have it in place, you'll need to get a modification of listing agreement or an AEA if you're already in contract on one. It's something that EXP will ping you on SkySlope about. So just try to get ahead of that. EXP Realty of California, Inc. General reminder, please get me any contract price. I need to see these just to kind of make sure for tracking, and it will help me. I can make a little calendar for you if you want, help you with checklists. Just reach out as soon as you have a listing or a contract. I need the address and price. And then last one, please introduce me to your TC if I don't know them already. Super important for any of you new people that are joining and already have amazing TCs in place. Just make sure I coordinate with them so I can give them a little rundown of what EXP is like and how we can all work together on that. And I'm going to turn it over to John with some EXP news.
Boom. Great stuff, Karina.
Thanks, Karina and Elias. Real quick, I just want to take 1 minute to talk about the agent equity program. I'm sure that you've been seeing, on people's Instagrams, how the stocks have just been on fire. I mean, they have been for a while, but the last couple of weeks have just been insane. So just some clarification, if anyone's not clear on how the agent equity program works, is you sign up and it diverts 5% of your commission and it puts it into a fund and it saves up that commission from any closings in that month. And then at the end of the month, it uses all of that to purchase stock, and it's purchased at a 10% discount of the average price of that month. So it's not bought like right when you get the commission, it's bought at the end of the month. And then you don't actually see it in your ShareWorks account, which you get through the EXP backend, until roughly the end of the next month. So if you close something in January, they're going to buy that stock at the end of January at a 10% discount of the average price of January, and then you'll see it at the end of February. So in that case, I mean, you'll see like instant equity. And the stock purchased through the agent equity program can be sold at any time. And then there's the stock rewards program where you get $200 stock rewards for various milestones, like your first transaction, for reaching your cap, for bringing an agent on in their first transaction. That is free stock. It takes a little while to show up. That you have to hold on to for 3 years until it vests and you can sell. But the agent equity program, diverting your commission, you can sell that right away. So, and over the last few months, like you would have instantly made money on that, even if you sold it as soon as you were able to. So really cool program to take advantage of. I mean, I personally, it's been, you know, I've only been here for a couple of months and I've tripled the money that I've set in, and obviously stocks can go up and down, but it's pretty exciting. And then if you've heard about the split and you're not sure how that works, basically the share price in a week or so now is going to be cut in half, and they're going to be splitting everyone's shares. So if you know, say it's $100 and you had one share, the stock price is going to be $50. We're going to have 2 shares. And the reason they're doing that is to have, with the stock price going up, is to have a little more flexibility. Like with that $200 stock reward at the price that it's at now, you know, you can't even get 2 shares out of it. So by them splitting the stock and bringing the stock price down, it'll give them more flexibility when they're rewarding employees or agents stocks. But if you think about people that got that $200 reward when it was at $10, I mean, that $200 free stock is pretty good right now. Ken, you want to add anything?
Also, the stock, they typically split the stock. They feel really good about it, and the market is supporting it. So when the stock price is cheaper, it allows people to get in, because not everyone uses Robinhood where you buy a portion of stock. So imagine the stock price was like $100, so they made it $50, it'd be way easier. This is why, like, if Tesla or Apple didn't split the stocks many times, those stocks would be thousands and thousands of dollars. I think a single Berkshire stock, like the Berkshire Holdings, is like 40 grand. Like the normal person can't buy it. So with Grant Cardone coming on this week, announcing it, and all the stock split, the company is just on fire. We're really trending on Wall Street, and everyone else is just knowing about the company. So it's going to continue to fuel the growth.
Yeah, you guys. So if you haven't filled out the paperwork and signed up for the Agent Equity Program, highly recommend that you do this. This is a great opportunity for you to build wealth and build an asset base for yourself and your family. I guarantee you this. EXP will have more millionaires than any other brokerage in the history of brokerages in the history of real estate. This is helping you guys truly diversify your career. So, you know, from the Agent Equity Program to rev share and to your own individual business, you guys, you have an ability to truly gain some momentum and plan for an early retirement. So I know it's worked out in my favor. I bought the stocks at $24 and we're at $164 this morning. So you guys, tremendous opportunity. Start redirecting that money. So good stuff. Thanks for that update, John. Let's go back into the slides, Julie. All right, you guys. So what we wanted to do right now is we wanted to go through all of our new escrows for the week. You guys, it was a great week, so I wanted to hype up some people and that got on the board for this week. So I wanted to congratulate Walter and V. This is true collaboration. This is true partnership. This is them working together, bouncing ideas off each other. Walter, still relatively new agent to the team, but he's already posted 8 transactions in a very short amount of time. He's been here for 3 months, didn't come from a background of real estate, and has put up some numbers that it takes sometimes people a year, 2 years to take the type of momentum. V, who is working full-time right now, she works for the Department of Health in the city, I think. She is working a 9 to 5, and she's only able to show homes on the weekend. So she says she finds her second breath. She goes and shows homes on the weekend. She's asking for opportunities. She's helping Cynthia, touring with Walt, going out with Christina, and making it happen. And so I wanted to give a huge congratulations to Walter and V for getting into contract for $550,000. Walter, I don't know if V is on right now, but Walter, did you want to say anything about this?
Yeah, good morning, Team Fast. Really quick, showed properties to the clients about 2-3 weekends. I was kind of stuck. So V hit me up, was just looking to shadow. So I was like, V, get it on this deal. Let's go. So she kind of brought it home, kind of worked the wife very well, calmed her nerves down, started talking about dogs and whatever she brought to the table and kind of what she did. This is an off market, basically off of another deal I did in Pittsburgh. The agent hit me up, was like, let's do an off market. Brought the clients on Sunday, pulled up, done as soon as we walked in. So V really brought it home with me. So I guess I was like the starting pitcher. I got about to the 6th inning, and then she brought it home. So congrats to V on our first one.
That's right.
And more collab. All right, I'm gone.
Yeah, hey, man, I love that. And I don't know, V, are you on? It's okay. I know she's working full time. So here's the thing, you guys, when you're thinking about collaboration, and I think Walter hit this right on, is that sometimes the other part of you or the partner and the collaborator is going to have a different insight. Obviously, they're going to have different ways to connect, and they might be a more amiable, more emotional, so whatever that case is. And it's just a really good blend. So if you guys haven't had the chance to work with somebody or partner with somebody, I highly recommend you find somebody on the team that you guys can work a deal together, because I've seen a lot of growth in it. Jen and I do that, and we're polar opposites. So she's like, how did you know about that? I'm like, I don't know, but it helped to build rapport. And so Walter, love that you said that. Let's go over to Run On, who made the transition in November to be full-time. Consistency, got on the board once again, 590,000. Run On, did you want to talk about this transaction?
I'm one of the ones who canceled. So thanks, Karina, for walking me through that. It was my first cancellation, and we canceled from one and got into another. This is a Zillow lead from October. So keep at it, guys. Sometimes I want to cry, but when I keep at it, and lean on the team. I've been really calling out, a bunch of people on the team like Vivian and Carmen, and like, you guys are my strength. So thank you for being here for me. And let's just go kill it.
I love that. And sometimes you got to have a breakdown in order to have a breakthrough. And I truly mean that. We've all had our moments in this business, right? We've all had those moments. And so way to hang in there and way to keep consistent, way to leverage the team and their resources and knowledge. So good stuff. Heading over to Mr. Mark Otis, one of the hardest working dudes in the room, original climber with us, got on the board for 620,000. He's not on the call today, but we'll give him one giant clap and say, great job, Mark. So make sure that you guys tag him in this post. Make sure that he knows that we congratulate him on his success. Heading over to, the partners in crime, Peter and Dewey, out there hustling this weekend, driving on all ends of the bay up in Petaluma, were able to get their offer accepted for $705,000. So I want to turn the mic over to one of you guys or both of you guys to talk about this experience and how you guys have leveraged each other. So yeah, want one of you guys to talk about this.
Peter, hit it.
Handle my lightweight, bro.
All right, so we were touring these clients back in November when Peter needed help with the SOI that we almost referred out. I was like, no, we're going for this drive. And so toured homes, then they took a break just because they weren't financially ready yet. And then last week, they're like, all right, we're back on, and came with the underwritten pre-approval, hit them with a list of 20 something homes. And it was on Monday, I was like, hey, are we booked for Saturday? Are we booked for Saturday? Tuesday, are we booked for Saturday? And stuff went on, and the list got smaller and smaller just because things went pending. We went out and saw 11 homes from Centerville up to Napa down to Albany. And Peter said he felt it in his left eye that they were going to write on the specific house. And we did. And it came in neck to neck with another offer. But, Peter did his thing and got us accepted. So shout out, Peter.
That's great. Go ahead.
So, they were asleep for a while, and we're like, shit, how do I engage them again? And we were out touring on a different, totally unrelated home, and I saw a hat, and Marcy, who's the client, loves hats. So I was like, this is a perfect reintroduction to stay on top of mind. Tagged her in it. It was like, this is totally you. Didn't talk about sales, didn't talk about homes or anything. And I kid you not, a week later, she's like, we're fully underwritten. Let's shop again.
I love it. I love it, man. Finding ways to stay engaged, finding ways to build rapport. And you guys, how do you guys define your roles? When you guys are working in this partnership, you guys work this deal together, who's doing what? How do you guys have that conversation, or just kind of do it organically?
I think it's so organic right now. It's when I feel like he's busy, I'll step up. And when I'm just lost and spinning in circles, he'll just go, I got it. So it's just happening organically.
Good, man. Good. Love to see what you guys are doing. Love the camaraderie. Love the teamwork and the dynamic duo for sure. Let's go to the next slide, Julie.
Oh, I just cut the mic off while he was finishing off what he had to finish.
Oh.
Karina gave us a nickname, and I believe it was
Pooey.
Pooey? Cute. Cute. You guys need to do your Christmas cards, all right, with your Pooey. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, heading over to Carmen. So this is a big deal for Carmen, and this is a big deal for Hayward. And so I wanted to have Carmen talk a little bit about this $935,000. It's Carmen Hernandez on her road to 50 transactions for 2021. So Carmen, you want to talk a little bit about this transaction? Because I think that there's a great story to be told on this deal.
I'm super excited. This is huge for me because that neighborhood, I think the highest sale was 875. So this is definitely blowing them out of the water. And I have another potential listing coming from this. So I'm really excited about that. I had a total of 9 offers. The offer came in non-contingent, has more than enough to cover should the appraisal not come in, which we both agree that it probably won't. And also the buyer made their deposit non-refundable. So my sellers are over the moon. They were expecting maybe 800 and excited about that. And so for them to get well above that was a super win for everybody. I'm really excited about that. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's a super win for that area. It's a super win for the potential people that want to, oh, it went black for a second, that want to list their homes in that area. And you know, it's just, she did a little game with her clients and said, all right, so what do you think the offer came in at? None of the wife or the husband didn't even come close to the 935. So what a great, you know, way to show your value to your clients, and great job. I want to head over to Julie. She does not only create all of our bomb-ass marketing, she also produces at a high level as well. So Julie got in a contract for $1,050,000. Julie, you want to talk about this transaction?
This is actually the second offer that I put in for these same buyers. They fell the first one because the listing agent for that last listing was in the jungle or something. So anyways, fell out, got back on again in contract. And this is with Crystal, Florida's listing. So super excited to be working with her.
Yeah, and Crystal is super, super professional, knows her stuff. And that property on Leona is beautiful. So congratulations to your buyer. Let's go over to Melody. You guys, I'm going to tell you this, and I say this all the time. Go on vacation. Plan yourself a trip. Go away, because what happens most of the time is that you get into contract, and that happened with Melody. I don't know if she's still here. Melody got into contract for 1.85. This was a Zillow deal. So Melody, I know that you're driving right now to a listing appointment and to another showing. Did you want to talk about this? 5 a.m. Club? All right, cool.
Hey guys, yeah, I just definitely wanted to, I just want to thank Elias and Roxanne and just for being the voice of reason for me. This is the biggest deal of my career, and it was the 1.95 that backed out 2 weeks ago. I totally thought he was going to ghost me, and to be honest, I was a little pissed off at him because I put, you know, Team Fast name on the line, and my buyer backed out. But then I'm packing and going to Tahoe, and as I'm packing my shit in the trunk, he's like, hey, did you notice that house is still on the market? I'm like, yeah, so what's up? And he's like, well, if they want it, you know, if they want to sell it at 185, I'll go in. And we got it at $100,000 less than what we wrote out 2 weeks ago. They got it accepted, and I'm just super excited because I feel like this is going to set the tone for me for the rest of the year, and I'm ready for it. I'm here for it.
You know what? I absolutely love that. And the fact that she got it for $100,000 less than asking price, that's not common in our real estate climate. So one thing that I think Melody did really, really well is she held firm. The listing agent said, okay, well, if you could lower your commission down to 2%, then we might be able to meet in the middle. She's like, no way, no how. This is how it's going to be. You the guys want to move forward with this offer, or you don't want to move forward, but my buyer's going to go and write on another property. She held firm with her commission. She held firm with her communication and her negotiation skills, and she was able to win for her clients. So Melody, in the last 3 months, I've seen your negotiation skills grow. Maybe they were already there. It just, your voice has gotten a little bit louder. So huge shout out to you, Melody. Great job, and go crush your appointment. Now, if I get a quick little drum roll from everybody. Say again.
Happy belated, Melody.
Happy belated, Melody.
Thank you, Julie.
All right, we're gonna get a quick drum roll, and man, I am so stoked for this dude. So Eric got in contract for $2.85 million. Eric, please, for a minute, take it away. Mr. Storyteller himself. Let's go ahead and hear about this deal, my man. Or not.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Mute, bro.
All right, we'll come back to Eric. Is he there?
Eric's talking. It's just he forgot to turn off his mute. He's in another room right now. Eric, turn your mic on. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Here, talk about it.
Come over here. He said, "Oh, God."
He's coming. Hey man, you're bootsy.
Bootsy as hell, bro. What's up, y'all? Welcome to all the new team members and shit. Yeah, so I met these fools back in April last year, and I met them at the Cathedral building, which at that point was my biggest showing for like 1.6 or some shit. And I was all hella intimidated because I found out he's an attorney and rich white people, and I was like, fuck, they don't want to fuck with me. But little did I know they do want to fuck with me. So we put in a couple of offers. The first one, it was 1.1, and we went in at 1.65, lost. And then we went in on a $3 million listing that we wrote 3.4 on, lost to a cash offer. Both lost to cash offers. So you know what I did was I was like, fuck this. They want a unicorn. They want a trophy house. So what I did was they were looking in the specific areas. So on the MLS, I looked up who all the dominating agents were in that area, and I hit them all up and was like, yo, you know, you guys are all big dick swingers, but I'm the new kid on the block. I got a baller ass buyer that's looking in this area. Hit me up when something comes through. And it worked. Claudia Mills, who's a dominating agent in the Rockridge area, hit me up one day and was like, yo, I got something coming up. And my seller's down to do off market. So the house is actually being built right now. They bought it for 1.4 and they listed at 2.4 and it's selling at 2.85. So these motherfuckers are, you know, they're fucking. So anyways, super stoked. I
love you, Eric.
Yeah. So if you guys stop seeing me on the team meetings, it's because I'll be in Hawaii drinking Mai Tais, hanging out with naked people. Later.
Hey man, I mean, great job. But I mean, think about this. This is a time where we need to do what? We need to get super creative with our strategy, and that's a creative strategy. So, hey man, great job. Way to go above and beyond. Figure a way out for your clients and hang in there with them. And listen, at the end of the day, all you need to do is worry about being yourself. Like these people, he thought like, well, maybe, I don't know, they're lawyers. They might not like me. As long as you're you, then that's what people are going to gravitate towards, man. So really great job. Congratulations to you on that deal, man.
I love the story. I love this whole story so much because I think it really like epitomizes the team and that you can really be yourself and be successful. And even the part, because I remember when you're talking about you were intimidated to work with those clients, and then they, you know, they reached out to you and you worked it out, and now you have a contract. And then to even add another layer to that story, and that you got them in contract by networking with the top producing agents in the area, I mean, makes it even better. So I think like you really like embody like what this team's about. And so
thanks,
John. Hawaii, man. We need you.
Yeah, man. You're our spirit animal. So great job, brother. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, that's the client that told me about the PhD shit. And now on top of that, I call him sensei now. He's like kind of like mentoring me on shit. And so it's not only I got my biggest contract, but you know, I just met a baller ass homie that's full of wisdom that's going to be schooling me on some shit in the future.
Explain the PhD real quick for the people that didn't hear it the first time.
Yeah, so this motherfucker was like, yo, the reason why we work with you, he's like, I'm in my 50s. I know hella realtors or people that know realtors, and you know, I don't want to be working with some 55-year-old white woman. He's like, I want to fuck with you because you got that PhD. And I was like, what you talking about? I ain't got no PhD. He's like, yeah, you do. You're poor, hungry, and determined. So I was like, oh yeah, that's surely super broke, super poor, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
Not a big deal though.
Love it. I love it, my man. Yeah. Listen, you guys, I mean, take it from Eric and like look around you, look at your brothers and sisters on this team. This is about throwing conformity out the window and doing whatever is real to you. And that's it. So Eric, man, you embody that. PhD. Congratulations. Great work.
Yeah. I gotta say for Eric, I had to keep my headset on during the day because I have kids in the background, and he can pop in at any time and just start. I love the energy, but I gotta be responsible at the same time. But I love you, Eric.
Hey, Renan, my bad. I'll try to be more careful. My bad.
All right, let's go to the next slide, Julie. Great job, gentlemen. Appreciate you. All right, guys. So I want to go to the fast story of the week. Here's the thing, and we don't use a lot of sports analogies. You know, I don't want to get too far in the weeds, but you guys show up every single week as a championship team, right? You guys show up, you do the work, you practice hard, you come together, and you guys really, really showed up in a big way. There's very few teams out there that are documenting their journey and showing like, hey, how many homes are you showing? I think we probably showed more homes than any other team in the Bay Area this last weekend. So huge shout out, fast stories of the week. Going to Dewey and to Peter, showed homes in 6 different cities, 12 homes, 2 different clients, and got an offer accepted on the home in Petaluma. So great job, you guys. Fast story of the week. Let's go to the next story of the week. All right, so Vivian on Sunday showed a house in El Cerrito, El Sobrante, Berkeley, 1 in Oakland, one in Alameda, did a virtual tour. And Miss Christina, 10 homes, 3 different clients, 4 in Oakland, 2 in Orinda, 3 in Brentwood, and 1 in Walnut Creek. When agents tell us—
Real quick, I partnered with Peter. He actually, we're doing a partnership in Brentwood, so that was super dope. So thank you, Peter, for thinking of me.
Love it. I love it. So it's like a lot of times people want to have a niche market or, oh, I want to be a luxury agent. Well, that's not really the climate that we're in right now. We're going where the buyers are going. And quite frankly, the buyers are everywhere. And as you guys can see, so really great job. I know it's tough. You got to pack some snacks. You're driving all in. Some of the houses get mixed together. And which house was this? You got to pull disclosures, got to do reviews. So man, great job, Christina. Great job, Vivian. Let's go to the next slide. All right, so you guys, I wanted to bring you up to speed on our sales stats right now. And I want this to be omni. And what I mean by omni, I want this to be ever present. I want you guys to know these numbers and know what we're working towards as a team. This is our Super Bowl. Our Super Bowl is to being able to hit that $500 million in production for our second year as an official team. And then after this, our goal to hit a billion by year 2. Our goal as a Fast Real Estate as a company is to be the fastest team in the United States of America to reach that $1 billion mark. And based on what we're doing right now, I see that in total reach. Right now, for closed escrows, we have 30 million. And then for pending escrows, you guys, we have $51 million in pending escrows right now. What month are we in? We're in February.
We're 5 weeks down.
Right? We're in February. So I like what you just put here, Donna. We have a company goal of $500,000 based on what we're doing right now. If we were just calculating on where we're at right now, we're pacing to hit $564 million and blow that 500 million mark out. So I like what you put there. Donna said, raise the bar. Let's go to 600. I think that is totally, totally doable. So let's continue to work our asses off, you guys. Nobody out there is out hustling. I think Christina put this on her story the other day, like no one out hustles this team, right? We could come in hoodies and long hair and tattoos, you know what? And we do what we do, and we do it very, very well. Hustle, that spirit, that grit, that passion. Nobody has anything on us in the industry, and I absolutely love it. So you guys, thank you for all of your hard work and efforts. Kenny, did you want to say anything on this slide?
No, we're just crushing it. And to give you some perspective, if you guys are following Real Trends, let me see if I can share the screen. This is the Real Trends top teams in the U.S. If you look at the top team, the Alexander team, they do like a lot of Florida, New York stuff, but in this realm, in the 500 mark, that'll put us as a top 10 team in the entire U.S., which is a pretty big deal. And I think we'll be the number 2 team in California. Chris and Jarvis, they just combine stats at Compass. They're not really a team, but that's just how they report it. But I think we're actually the legit team and fastest growing team, which means more opportunities and more companies will want to partner with us.
So you guys, so like we said, it's nothing short of amazing. What you guys are accomplishing is truly, truly incredible. So you guys, Thank you for all of your hard work, and thank you for everyone that's contributing. And thank you to the people that haven't got on the board yet, right? Because you're doing the work behind the scenes, you're making the calls, you're dialing for dollars, you're getting to the office early, and you're still doing what you need to do in order to get there. So it's not like, someone else got in production. No, you're supportive. You have a great attitude. You know, sometimes you just need a little pick-me-up, but thank you for all the people that aren't in production yet either, because well, we know it's coming, and you guys are still documenting your journey and documenting your story, and absolutely love it. So great job to everybody. Thank you for all of your hard work and effort. Let's go to the next slide. So what's happening this week? Obviously, make sure that you guys are paying attention to the calendar, different things that are going on, weekly events, so on and so forth. Carmen, you dropped something in the chat. I don't know what that means. Oh, she said never mind. Okay, make sure you're looking at the team calendar for things that are coming up and events that are going up. So let me ask you a quick question. Julie, if we can take it off the screen for a second. How many of you guys watched the Super Bowl this last weekend? Show of hands. All right, so I'm not going to get too far in the weeds on football, but I think that it's a conversation worth having. When we think about what was accomplished this last weekend, I saw a story that said it doesn't matter the company, right? It's all about the agent. And I think that's really what has been separating us. You know, Fast Real Estate is the brand that's helping get you guys where you're already going. But this is all about you guys. It's all about your individual talents showing up every single day. And I think that when I saw that, it really brought to mind like, wow, like it doesn't matter about the brokerage anymore, right? It doesn't matter about the Keller Williams. It doesn't matter about the Coldwell Banker. It matters what you guys are. And that's why we stay funky, and that's why we stay fresh, because we're leading with your guys' story and your guys' journey and your guys' individuality. And I think that's what is really, really cool and fresh about this company. When we think about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they were like a ragtag team almost. They brought on Tom Brady. They weren't a winning team. Then they brought out Gronk from retirement. Then they brought in Antonio Brown, who was probably close to, retiring or not even playing football anymore. And look what they did when they came together and they band together as a team and worked their asses off. Like, look at what they accomplished in 1 year. And I look at us in that same way. This is a championship team. We all came from different backgrounds, different brokerages. Some of you guys didn't have as much success as you have now that you walked on this team. And I think it's because you're surrounded by more people. You're surrounded by people that are hustling, that are showing up, that are sharing, that are lifting their brothers and sisters out on this team. That's what this is all about, you guys. So I see the direct parallels in championship team to our team. And I look at you guys in the same regard. So I wanted to say, thank you, and I definitely hold you guys in that same caliber. Anybody else want to share anything on that topic? And it doesn't matter how old you are. 43, that's right. Good stuff, good stuff. Awesome. So John, Kenny, anything else you guys want to share before we go to the next slide?
What slide are we on? Sorry.
Julie, you want to bring it back up? I'm sorry.
Just yeah, some quick Zillow Flex stuff. Get disabled the screen. We just got this email from our rep. Let's see. So we just got this email from our rep for people interested in our Zillow Flex program. We've had a 71% conversion rate. So we have booked almost 140, 150 showing appointments in the last month. And then we're submitting offers for 5% of them. And then the big number here is like customer satisfaction score is 93. So in the entire company at world in the US, the highest score is 95. So we are literally like right in the top micro percent of agents for Zillow Flex program. So all the time we spend on the additions, asking for surveys and all that, we're pretty much almost perfect based on everyone else. And overall position and performance has given us a green light for even more leads. So I'm not sure what they're gonna give us. Last time they told us it would be 20% more, but they've kind of bumped us up 120% in the last month. So hopefully this big rush will be a huge increase. I think that should be the last week of this month. So you know, like we spoke about before for Zillow Flex, they're getting us in the areas that we're in already. But last month was a really nice surprise. The first month was a great surprise. We didn't know we were getting anything in San Ramon, so we got a ton of high price points. And then in the last month, they gave us 25 Walnut Creek leads, you know, where it was 0 before that. So every month they give us more in certain areas. And then we started talking to people in LA or as far as Sacramento. I think I'm pretty confident we should be able to get a pretty good amount of lead flow by the 5th or 6th month. Other teams are on our backs right now too. I talked to 8 new people this week from other parts of the country that's onboarding Zillow Flex. Locally, I think the Shoulder team is starting this Wednesday. My friend Wilson Long started a month ago. So they might like everyone is eventually going to have this program. So we got to constantly stay ahead and see how we can do better. That's why through practice and training, you know, and our team converting high level, it will only benefit the rest of the team. We're working on other things too. We're trying to finalize some things with the Zillow, the squad leader program for a lot of new agents. You know, like I know you guys are working hard hitting the lead pond, but we want to kind of boost the speed of your training too. So we're going to start having little mini teams. We're figuring out compensation, but the squads will be for people who want to get on the Zillow Flex program and they want to start producing at a high level, because we can't really force you guys to tell you guys who wants to produce, who doesn't want to produce. So we want to respect that. So whoever wants to be in the program and to see the high level, we're going to have extra training in place to bridge the gap.
Yeah, and so we're going to have that by our next meeting. You guys will know who the squad leaders are going to be, who's going to be on the squads. We're going to have, you know, some meetings behind the scenes. But you guys, when it comes to Zillow Flex, you know, John and I have been very, very, you know, disciplined about how much training that we're putting on the calendar for Zillow Flex. Some of the stuff is redundant. We'll hop on a call. We'll do the same thing that we ran last week because we want to make sure that we can't be perfect as humans, but what we can be perfect is in our presentation and how we deliver that. So we go over it and over it and over it again, and it's showing in our stats and it's showing in our conversion numbers because we know how important this is for you guys and for potential agents that are coming onto the team. So we want to run with perfection with this team, and you guys are doing such a great job. And if you want to be on Zillow Flex, come to the meetings. If you're already on Zillow Flex, everyone comes to the meeting every single week, the 30-minute meeting. So John, you want to talk anything about that as well? Because I think that the team is just absolutely doing an amazing job.
Yeah, absolutely. So am I muted? No. Yeah, so just a quick reminder that I'm nervous about being a boomer these days. 10:30 on Thursdays, anyone that wants to be on Zillow Flex team, you should be regularly attending that training because that's where we rehearse the script. It's a specific script and style of call that Zillow wants us to be using. And then just to kind of recap the criteria that Elias and Kenny and I use when it comes to selecting the Flex team. One is obviously going to be your level of experience in this business. So, you know, if you see people that are newer to the team that are getting on Flex, it's like, because the metrics are so important, we need to put our strongest agents out there. But if you have less experience, you can show us by showing up to these trainings and working on the lead pond. We want people that are actively trying to engage in business and practice on the phone. So we shouldn't just be waiting around for there's more leads to be on the Flex team. We want you working that lead pond. So it's the effort that you're putting towards the training and the lead generation on your side, and then the amount of experience that you have, and then also where you're at does have some influence, because if we get leads, if you're kind of on the outskirts where we only have a handful of agents and we get leads in that area, then you might get on the team quicker than you would have otherwise, because we need to activate people that are covering those zip codes. But I mean, the main message is just stay ready, because you could be on the Flex team. We could be calling people up a lot quicker than you thought. Like Kenny said, we were supposed to get a 20% increase in connections last month, and we got 120% increase in connections. So we'll be adding people around the end of the month again when our connections get bumped. And then by spring, by like April, anyone that wants a spot on the Flex team should be able to have a spot. But we want everyone to continue kind of working your way onto it until then.
Yeah, you know, you guys, and this doesn't only open up opportunities for you guys to convert more business. This could potentially open up more leadership opportunities for our team, because we're going to start with a group of squad leaders. And as we grow our agent population and our lead opportunities, we're going to need even more squad leaders to make sure that we're helping you guys, hold you accountable, having listening sessions of best calls, worst calls, and everything in between. So there's going to be opportunities upon opportunities that Zillow's bringing. So look at this as a multifaceted approach to grow our business and to grow our leadership department as well. So
it's almost like a race too, because we're so big already. And then we, you know, if you're just math, right? If you were a smaller team, they give you 30 leads a month. Next month, you might have 35 and 40 and 45, 50, whatever. We went from 90 to 100 to 100, sorry, 77 to 190. And then we might go to 240 and 300 and 500. So like the faster we're going and being on top of it, the faster we'll grow. Because eventually everyone has Zillow Flex, but how much will they really have? So now like this thing is kind of powering our growth. And you guys are aware, you know, we're opening up our Brentwood office next Monday. Me and John went to the furniture shop yesterday. Probably gonna drop like 25 G's on furniture and have that all ready by March. So that gives you a new hub to bring in more agents to work the lead flow. And then we're also opening up, we're negotiating Hercules to open up in May, Hayward to open up in June. Chris is leading our growth and signing an office space in Sacramento. So I actually reached out to a couple more Sacramento agents I know that's been waiting for us, Sacramento, and then we have the Fast House and we open Concord. So we're truly trying to like establish ourselves in every market. So then not only will we have the agents working there, but Zillow like, holy crap, you guys are everywhere. Let's give us as many leads as possible. And then we'll figure out how to work that many leads. Cause you know, it's not really possible for you guys to work that many leads, but isn't it nice to kind of have a faucet where you want an off is off, is on, is on. As simple as that.
That's right. That's right. So exciting things to come, you guys. This is obviously, we never lead with the lead opportunities, but this is just a huge part of how we're going to grow our company. So if you guys are newer agents to the team, we're having a leadership meet and greet meeting tomorrow at 10:30. That way you guys can learn who your leaders are in the company, what we do to support you, and who to go to for what. So we're going to make sure to have those meetings every single month as we bring on new agents. So we might even ask one of our senior agents to hop in and say a little bit about their story and their journey. So might lean on some of you guys. But as this page grows, you're going to see new leadership roles and squad leaders, maybe new admin support as Julie grows her department for marketing help, Molly and Karina. So this is just the template, but this will continue to grow. So we're very excited about what's to come for you guys in regards to support and making sure we have layers and layers and layers upon support. Let's go to the next one, Julie. All right, guys. So I had a question, and I want this to be a roundtable, or you guys can drop it in the chat. My question to everybody is really, really simple, and it's how the heck are you doing? What happens at the first of the year is we get super pumped, right? January 1st is coming up. I'm business planning. I'm goal setting. I got my whiteboard up. I got my vision board created. I'm speaking about my goals. I'm blasting it on social media. I'm talking to my brothers and sisters on the team, and I'm hyped up about my goals. And then what happens is sometimes that inspiration and that level of excitement maybe start to taper downward. So first off, my question is, how the heck are you doing? Right? And what goals have you hit so far in 2021? Right? I think this is a good conversation to have because a lot of you are achieving early success. You guys, if you had a number for 50 for the year, you guys are already pacing to exceed that number. So I wanted to ask you guys how you're doing. First off, feel free to drop that in the chat. And then what goals have you hit so far in 2021 that you're super stoked about that you'd like to share? And how are you continuing that momentum from when we turn the calendar? So want to open up to you guys. Please don't be shy. I want to tap into your guys' mind on this one. So share with us, what goals have you hit in 2021 so far? Please share.
Real quick, Elias. You know, we've been planning out all last year that we're opening up offices in quarter 1, quarter 2, and quarter 3. And I think with the next 6 offices within the next 5 months, we've achieved that goal. So the end of the year will be the Peninsula and San Jose and San Francisco. So, you know, even from a company standpoint, we are hitting the goals we set for ourselves last year.
So live and bless, 2 books read and drop some pounds. I love it. Who else, you guys? Who else has some goals that they've already accomplished this early in the year? $2 a month, 2 books a month. Goal for January was to start my residential real estate journey and start brand building. February is getting my first client ready to roll. Jeff started his podcast. The last 5 weekends I showed and it made me really happy. Great job, Julie. Align myself with the best people in the business. Christopher Samajon said that. Good stuff. What else, you guys? I love this. My goal was to join in February. And here we are. Great job, Jose. Welcome. Get in the contract before February. Awesome. 1 escrow every single month. And Will, I think that you are on track to do so. Finally have my morning routine on point. Join EXP. Let's see here. Joined EXP, remodeled my room, newly single and ready to hustle harder than ever. Love it, love it. Not much, just staying motivated, learning new things. Biggest thing for me is handling and preventing burnouts. Hey man, that is super, super important. Started my street text campaign, love that. First lead that reached out to us from Google. The Spivey team is taking over River Island over in the Lathrop area, and it's paying out in dividends. So great job, you guys. Started working with my first buyer and exercise 5 times this week. Great job, Jackie. I know sometimes we get busy, and one of the things that we waver on is our own mental health and our own physical health. So really good stuff, you guys. I'm loving this. Anybody else have anything they want to add? Partnering with agents. You know what? Absolutely, Christina. That's a great way to leverage and to extend your reach. So a lot of people haven't done partnerships. Partnering with Eric, Julie put that, very cool. Yeah, a lot of you guys came from an independent brokerage and didn't really promote you guys doing any type of collaboration, and that's what we're all about. Demian said, join Team Fast, read 4 books, 1 album ready for release, goal for 10 minimum closings for the year. Demian, I can't wait to hear the record to be dropped, man, so I love that. So let's see here. Darren said, practicing gratitude every day, best shape of my life. Man, that's good stuff. I love that. Keeping my mindset 100. Anthony said that. Man, I love this. I love this. You know what? I love that practicing gratitude every single day. I'll tell you what, that's an instant state change. When you put yourself in gratitude, you will have an instant state change. I'm showing my green here. How do partnerships work with agents? We'll tell you all about that, Patrick. Who's wants to partner with me? Because Laura's ready. Virtual hug to everyone on the team. We will crush it this year. I'm loving this. I set a goal for 5 escrows in the first 100 days of 2021. 2 down, 3 to go. Dude, I'm going to raise your 5 and say that Omar is going to close 10 deals in 2021. Mark my words. 5 escrows, man. I think for that's just for 100 days. Oh, dude, you got 15 this year. No worries there. Awesome, you guys. What else? Let me hear some more stuff. I love this stuff. I'm behind on the road to 36, but I'm focused and let's get it. And you know what you're doing really well, Dewey, is you're helping other people succeed and looking forward to big things to come from you. This is amazing. I love that, Terry. What else, you guys? Man, this reminds me of our business planning sessions, and I want you guys to start really making sure that you are still having that same excitement that you had when you turned that calendar in January. Thanks for the iPad, Kenny. Laura said that. Good stuff. Kyle, I'm on track to hit 1,000 calls this month. Kyle, love you, my man. Passed my real estate exam on my first try. Great stuff, Luis. Join a brokerage that is aligned with values. Done and done. Ooh, I like it. Big goal. Getting around people like y'all. Goal is to close 5 deals in Q1. Got 2 so far, but 2 in a contract. Bet on Bowie. Great job, Kevin. Anybody else have anything? Buns by Bowie. Sorry, I had that wrong. Wrong hashtag, you guys. Wrong hashtag. Buns by Bowie. You guys, I want 5 deals, 2 in Q1. Cool. Awesome. So far, 1 only. Phones, right? You should be having at least 3 conversations every single day with somebody that wants to buy or sell real estate. That's not hard to do. Only way that you're going to get there is by making an abundance of calls. Ask Dewey, ask Jen, ask Eric, ask some of the OG Team Fast members from Climb. They grinded on the lead pond, grinded. As a new agent coming back to the industry, I'm learning. I'm leaning onto the team like Carmen, who is known in the field, so my offer is more attractive. Leverage, like hearing from what Eric did earlier, being creative, building those strong relationships in our community, you guys. That's what's winning right now. Good stuff. I love this. Anybody else have anything that they want to add? Whew, I'm fucking excited. I want to take a vacation till next year, be right back, right? Heck yeah. I absolutely love it. So Jen has a goal. I'm going to share for her. She has a goal of hitting 30. Well, she said if she can hit 30, I think it's by June, she's going to take 6 weeks off and we're going to go on multiple vacations. We're going to take a vacation. She's going to take a vacation with her baby, and we might take some other little trips, but she wants to take 6 weeks off. I think that she'll probably only take 4. She'll probably work for 1, so she'll probably only take 3 off. But she, at the pace that she's on right now, she has the ability to do so. I think she has 13 in the contract, 11 in the contract, and it's only February. So she's on pace to hit that goal. Anybody else want to share? 2 escrows a month. Let's get it. Michael, dude, you have so much momentum right now, dude. I'm loving what you're doing. And you know, Michael stays fit, stays in the gym, focus on his health as well. Great person to pick his brain if you guys wanted to, you know, make sure you're stepping up your gym time. Anybody else? All right, so let's take this screen off. Julie? The purpose for this exercise, you guys, and I want to do this every single week. We'll have something different, maybe something along the same lines, but I want you guys to feel that same inspiration as when you walked into this year, right? Sometimes we write our shit down, we put it in a folder, we put it somewhere, and we're not seeing it every single day. We're not speaking about it. It's not omni, it's not all present. I want you guys to have that same level of energy, excitement, and passion, and make sure to carry that throughout the year, you guys. Lean on each other. Make sure that you're sharing each other's journey, because what we do is we declare at the beginning of the year, well, we need to have some check-ins, right? I think what we should do is we should do like a quarterly check-in and review of your goals. Every 3 months, we're coming together. All right, where are you at, Kate? Where are you at, Lisa? Where are you at, Kevin, in regards to your goals? What help do you need? How can we help you? And what help from maybe a team member on the team would help you raise your bar, right? So I love this. Let's see, more stuff in here. Buddy system, goal. My best friend's in the contract on 1.5 in Oakland. Let me know if you have a listing that can work. Okay, good stuff. I see Michael's Instagram post and it reminds me to be productive. Shout out to you, my man. Good stuff, you guys. I absolutely love this. So you guys, listen, this is the first time we've done something like this and really utilized the chat. This is kind of the team that we are, right? Most of us live on Instagram. It's the way that we communicate. So we want to do things that are different. So wanted to open up to anybody that would like to share anything, any thoughts, any ideas, or anything good for the order that they want to provide. Right now, I want to open up the stage for anybody to chime in if you guys would like.
I'll just jump in real quick. So for those who don't know, on the side, one of my side jobs that I do, if I ever miss a meeting, this is probably why, is I do Matterports, photography, video for listings. I was actually doing that before I joined this team. It was actually sort of the impetus of why do I have my real estate license and all I'm doing is shooting. Anyways, the company I work for, I spoke to them and said, hey, I've got a whole team of awesome people. Can you give them a discount code? And so they finally gave me one. I'm going to put it in the chat. It's Nextdoor Photos. They do aerials, literally anything you need. They really do floor plans as well. So if you want to use it, if you don't have a team yet, Nextdoor Photos rules. If not, totally fine. Just wanted to put that out there since they already put together the code and everything. So that's it for me.
Love it. I love it. And you guys, before I forget, we've had a couple birthdays since our last meeting. Want to send a huge birthday shout out to Miss Jung Hee. Happy birthday, Jung Hee. And a huge birthday shout out to April Salinas. It was her birthday a couple days ago. So happy birthday, ladies. Hopefully you guys have an amazing year and your best year ever. Anything else anybody wants to share for the good of the order?
Hey, Elias, I wanted to give a shout out to Walter. I'm not sure if everyone saw, I posted on Slack there that we have ARIA is doing a Feed the Frontliners. So we're doing that. And thank you for the donations that have come in. We greatly appreciate it. I want to say happy birthday to Eric and Dewey coming up as well too. Sorry, I was actually trying to negotiate a couple of deals right here while we're on the meeting. I wanted to shout out as well too. Joining Team Fast has been, it has brought my business to the next level. And it's because, like you guys are saying, leave your egos at the door. We are abundance of sharing. When other agents reach out to us, we definitely have, make the time to answer those questions because we all continue to learn, right? We're all growing and learning every single day. So even being 10 years in the business, everyone's still it's like evolving your business every single day. So thank you guys. It's been amazing. And I'm working with Vivian right now. I want to be at her next level as well too. Currently, since January, we got 5 escrows in deals. So it's like, I was just expecting 12, but I put my goal out to 24, but it's been a journey. So I'm going to hold myself accountable to that as well too. So yeah, thank you.
I say
guys.
27. And Donna, thank you for being like, you're literally the heart of this team. You come across so genuine, so sweet, and so humble. Thank you for being who you are. I think that you are a wonderful brand ambassador. Anybody else want to chime in?
Yeah,
okay.
I just wanted to say Donna is doper than dope. I'll come in here at like 6 o'clock in the nighttime on like a weekend and she'll be listening to some gangster rap, getting her stuff done like no one's business. Yeah, she's awesome.
That's right. And you know, shout out to both of you guys. So Kyle, we're doing these weekly prospecting challenges. I'm having Kyle kind of lead that up, like, all right, let's hear the challenge for the week. And he's putting out these huge goals, and he's the one that's setting the benchmark. But like, I can do it, you guys can do it. Let's come together. If you need any help, you want to, bounce ideas, you want to role play with me. So huge shout out to Kyle for really setting the tone for prospecting. Love it. Anybody else want to share anything?
Hey, Elias. Hey, Elias to Jonathan.
What's up,
big dog? How's the team? I'm just proud of everything that everybody's doing. I just wanted to piggyback on what you said, Elias. You know how you said, like, we're kind of like the Buccaneers, the Super Bowl Buccaneers with Tom Brady and them bringing all these people together to go ahead and win the Super Bowl. I think we're also like the Golden State Warriors. Like Kenny said, we're strength in numbers. So even though that we kind of, like they went across the bay, they're still here. We're the Warriors. We're still the Warriors. We're still here. We're still grounded and grinding. So that's what I see from us all being a full family team.
I love it, my man. Thank you. I appreciate you chiming in on that.
For sure.
Good stuff, you guys. Good stuff.
And grounded and grinding.
Yes.
Grounded and grinding.
Love it. I love it. You guys, so if there's nothing else, and feel free to jump in at any time, we're going to wrap everything up, but I want to send a very important message out to everybody to stay safe. There's been an influx of violent crimes in the Oakland area and some of the surrounding areas. So I want you guys to be super aware of everything that you're doing. I posted about this the other day. Before you pull up to a showing, I want you guys off your phone. I know we're getting wrapped up on all our phone calls and things that we're doing. You need to be super, super aware of your surroundings. You need to know what's going on around you. You need to have a buddy system if you guys can, but situational awareness, making sure that you know what's going on. And if you see something, get involved, speak up, like be out there. I mean, I told Kenny, it's like, hey, can we band together and get a little squad out there and take shifts? They're not taking any more right now, but I'll tell you what, if we need to go out there and have all of our Team Fast hoodies on and represent and protect the community, I'm down. So for you guys, make sure that you guys are protecting yourselves. If you are going into an appointment and you are taking your backpacks or your purses and you're putting them in the trunk, that should already be done before you get to your destination, you guys. Maybe leave the Prada purses at home when you're deep in the cuts, right? So there's certain things like, just be aware, you guys. There's opportunistic fools out there that are truly trying to take advantage, and no one's going to take advantage of this team. So just be aware of your surroundings, you guys. If you need a buddy, if you're going into an area that you don't feel that comfortable with, call me, and if I'm available, I'll go on that showing with you guys. You guys let me know, and I'll show up there in a heartbeat to make sure that I just keep watching, make sure that you feel comfortable to do your job and do it effectively. So you guys, there's nothing more from me. I want you guys to have an amazing week. Dewey, did you have something?
I just picked up a restock of all hoodies and t-shirts, or mostly sizes were missing from hoodies and t-shirts. And so if anybody's still missing them, shoot me a text or a DM or something. Shoot me a text.
Okay. Thank you, Dewey.
Yeah.
And you guys, we're going to be working on some new Team Fast swag, probably have a store or, money that you guys can earn. And next week, we're going to have a slide for Sisu stats. So if you want to see your number in lights, making sure that you see your face up there, we're going to have a slide for Sisu stats. So make sure that you guys are putting your stats in Sisu. Let's make sure that we adopt back to that, because for a while we were on it, we tapered off. I want to make sure that as a company, we are tracking our stats in Sisu. So you guys, Thank you for everything that you represent. I appreciate you guys more than you guys know, and I'm grateful for you more than you'll ever know. So let's get out there. Let's crush our week. Great job, you guys. Thank you for all your participation at a high level today, and I appreciate you guys all. Let's go out there and crush our week.
Hey, guys.
Thanks, Elias.
Oh, you like the shirt, huh? Jen bought that for me.
That's nice. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.